Welcome back to Android Playthrough's playthrough of Atom RPG. And let's get right to it. We're off back to Red Fighter. And we are going to take out the spiders. Well, I say spiders. Mutated giant tarantulas. It's going to be well worth it. Hope you've all had a good day. I've been at work. I am rather fatigued. But I enjoyed it. It was good. I have a physical job, so I've enjoyed it even though it's been quiet. I do enjoy it when it's busy as well, because I usually wear myself ragged, run myself ragged. I don't have to go to gym then. I don't have to pay £30 a month for a gym membership. Win-win, get paid. Right, so we're fully healed. Let's take on this white spider at the top. Hopefully there's no, I think it's just the one in this area, so we're good. Get out of his way. Come on, doggy. Let's see what damage we can do. Oh, I forgot actually. Well, I'll do it in a minute. I forgot I've got a set of brass knuckles in my bag that are slightly better than this spin jacker. Run! And attack. I'm going to move in and take it on. I've got 6, so I can get 1 hit. Beautiful. I'm definitely going camping again. I don't like wasting. I was always the same on Fallout 3 or New Vegas. I don't like using stim packs. And the same's on this. Same goes for Atom RPG as well. I don't like using too many stimulants. For example, like I said, if you use too many stimulants, if you use maybe like, you can usually get away with 2 in a battle. But if you use a 3rd one in battle, you've definitely got drug addiction. So we won't be doing that anytime soon. Saving for really critical moments. But so far so good on the clear out of Red Fighter. We'll definitely get it done. Oh, God, give over. I don't like these. These big areas are usually at certain points you can come across a hunting opportunity. It'll say there's a trail of tracks in the ground. Would you like to follow them? And you got percentage of chance whether you can actually follow them. It's probably dependent on the survival skill, but I'm not sure. And then you get put in that big area and you have to find whatever animal is in the area. It can be rabbits. What else can it be? I can't think of what. Oh yeah, it can be deers as well. I don't know if bears are ever an option. But yeah, you do get to fight bears every now and again. So, oh, give over. I wanted. I was gonna say then, I will let Fidel and the dog get closer before I engage. But I got caught out. So, I'll not even bother though. What we can do here is distract the spider while they're far away. Hopefully Fidel can get his long range attacks out here. You can run, dog. We've got a plan in action. Go. I don't know if I'll get in Fidel's way if I go over here. We'll see. Right now, dog, you can come back. Don't go all that way. Stop running. No. Ah. Right, you can come back. Come back a little bit. There we go. And I'm going to run out. Let's keep it simple. That'll do. Now I'm going to engage with the enemy. Between the three of us, we might get it this round. Oh, I still forgot the fucking brass knuckles. Not quite. We'll definitely kill it now, though. Right, before I forget, inventory. So the string checker is 7 to 12, AP 3, and the brass knuckles are slightly better, I think. Come on, do it. Oh, please do it for more than a split second. 8 to 16. It's got a stun chance of 5%. Has that got a stun chance? Yeah. So, I'll use that instead. Not a massive leap. To be fair, a massive leap would be to get the weighted glove. I always look forward to finding a weighted glove because it's just 2 AP. I think the attack stats are a bit better than brass knuckles, but I'm not sure. But even if they're not, you get 4 attacks anyway, so it does work out better. And then the upgrade from that is quality knuckle duster. That's an absolutely cracking weapon, especially if I get the +1 AP and end up with 10 AP in total. So when I'm right next to an enemy, I can hit them 5 times. Usually clears enemies out in one. And also you learn a special move. I think it's a couple of special moves that you learn with martial arts skill when you get up to a certain level. One of them's a roundhouse kick, which is devastating. You can take enemies out in one go with that. And it takes up 5 AP, I think, maybe? And I think there's like a hand move. But hand moves are not very good in comparison to feet moves. To foot attacks. Leg attacks. I find. But you can only use them attacks if you've not got a weapon equipped, so you can't have your brass knuckles or what have you. Roast some meat, please. Some more. And some more. No! And some more. Cook. Or cook, depending on what freaking day it is. Let's get back in there. So we've taken out what, 1, 2, 3 in total so far. How many is there? 4. There might be 6 in total when it comes to these big spiders. The prize at the end. It's the best prize in the whole game. I am not kidding. I absolutely love it. See what? He'll not see me behind the fence, I don't think. Oh, might see me here. So, come and get me, you big oaf. You, again, can stay out of the way for now. And now you can come and join the battle. Let's see how we get on with this. I can't even remember how much damage I was taking off with the Svinchaka. Let's see if it's not got a better stun chance. I can't see much difference. I'm sure in the top end it'll... Maybe it's more consistent. I haven't been doing the maths, so I couldn't tell you. Are we going to survive this? It's auto-saved either way. We're good. We're 62% through. I'm poisoned. It's time for a carrot. Sorted us out. And back out we go. Yeah, camping time. Got plenty beef. We've been coming across quite a few rats and wolves lately, so we're doing okay. We'll see more wolves nowadays. Now we're on level 5 and above. Oh, what? I've not even put D&D on. Well, that's just absolutely wonderful. Let's do it. Don't want any more of that. Absolutely pointless thing to come up as well. At least it wasn't one of my mates telling me they've got a cucumber stuck up their ass and they need their help. They need my help. Not that that's ever happened. But yeah. Well, not to me mates anyway. Why am I like this? I'll never change. Oh, it's because I've been at work. One of the regional managers started a rumour about me straight off the bat when my new boss came for his first day. And that's all I ever hear these days. Not like I shy away from it either. You've just got to hit these things head on. Although it has nothing to do with cucumbers. Oh, I'm at floor. No! I'm gonna die! Oh no, someone's gonna die! Oh, we did it! Happy days. Yeah, nothing gets under my skin. So they can rip me all day long and I brush it off. And if you do that, everything's fine. But I have a really good knack of getting under people's skin myself. Yeah. Even though my boss gives me tries to take the mick, I can certainly make him crack if I really want to. And then you get to know people and what they're all about if you've got that skill. I wouldn't do it to anybody, but yeah. Our relationship did not start off well. Put it that way. Maybe he doesn't know that. He thinks that he thinks that he lied to me. He lied to me basically. Tried blaming me for one of his mistakes. It was a big one as well. And he knows that I've figured out that it wasn't me, but he doesn't know that I've figured out that it was actually him. So I've just terrorised him since. I've had lots of fun doing it. It's been good. So 2 more left, I believe. I'm not sure. Or is it just this one? Hey, we might be in luck. I think we might be on the last battle. Come on, spider. Any house spider that's entered my home for the past 15 years I have nicknamed. You ready for this? Oh! Luther Spydros. It's the most stupid name ever. I mean, my dad used to call every spider that entered the house Webster. That's pretty good, standard. Luther Spydros is a bit of a stretch. It really is. So yeah, I'm carrying on the family tradition of naming spiders. It's not even a family tradition, it's just something my dad did. It's not like it's been passed down. This appears to be the show and tell episode. Welcome. Hi Fidel, do your job. There we go. Is it the... Oh, have we done it? I thought maybe there was a cutscene. No, actually, I think there's a cutscene when you get close to the house. Or on the other side. Maybe. I'm not sure. It might yet happen. But I'm sure we've cleared them. Oh, here we go. Here's the cutscene. What's going on here? Wow. Bullseye. Who could that be? You cautiously approach the barricade that blocks the entrance to a ramshackle house. Weird rustling and muffled swearings come from the house. Suddenly, as if startled by your approach, a silent squeaking voice comes from the rubbish piled up at the entrance. The hero is back! The powerful warrior who single-handedly defeated the buzzing mutant swarm. The invaders. Wait, soldier. I'll clear the passage for you. You hear menacing squeaking from the other side, followed by a rumbling noise. Just a second. The entire barricade is based on the supporting element. Right? Ready. Oh, I thought that was a... Suddenly the barricade falls apart, like a house of cards. You jump aside just in time to avoid being hit by the construction. Now the passage is open. Let's get in there. In front of you, surrounded by a drove of wild hares, stands an elderly man with a full beard. He nods thoughtfully as you approach and spreads his hands. Oh, my brain is a bit slow today. Hooray! The siege has been broken. No marching band, no fireworks, and by a simple plebeian. Yesterday's ape. And that's precisely what fills my heart with joy. Isn't that so, my brave fighters? Private Karatov. The old man surveys his horde of hares with hope naked in his eyes. The hares ignore his question and continue to wiggle their ears and sniff at the floorboards in search of fodder. No reply and no respect from these rookies. What can you do? Before they were conscripted, they were all punks, hooligans and other varieties of scum. But just wait and see. I'll turn them into a special ops squadron that'll sweep away any enemy on the face of the earth. What are our options here? Where did these hares come from? And more importantly, why do you need them? These hares, or rather soldiers, were recruited by me personally in the nearby forests and fields. I lured them into my house under different pretexts. Some were tempted by fresh carrots, others from fear of those mutant bastards. But now they are my personal army. My guerrilla detachment, my cancer ward, and I became their commander, their field marshal. But all of it was in vain. They are far too soft for this war. The old man turns one of the hares onto its back with his foot. The fat, lazy animal starts moving its paws and grunting softly. Yes, I am the voice of our mighty motherland, Private. I am your father, Your spiritual dad, Trudov the writer. Camp alias Hexagen. Writer? I'm not familiar with your work, sorry. Well, that's hardly news. People nowadays are uneducated. But I remember the rise of our amazing culture. A culture too complex for today's world. My culture. The culture to which I belong is a refined, classy culture. Urban culture. The Trifonians. That reflected on the drama of the intellectual consciousness. Refined intellectual consciousness. Folk prose. The divine prose of Astafiev, Belov, Rasputin and myself, yours truly. This is the pinnacle of literary art. It speaks of the mysterious life of the villages. It speaks of sorrows, of people gone, the ones who left these villages and never returned. The old man is obviously drifting off topic. I'll snap my fingers in his face. Snap out of it! But I'm only speaking of the important things. Hexagen turns quiet. He looks offended and begins to mumble something under his breath. Maybe you could answer some more urgent questions. Anything you ask will be but a moment, a speck of dust in the face of the burning red wheel of history. But I'm ready to answer. Go on, ask. How about sharing a bit of your history with me? Why do you act so mysterious? A man's history is not like a bread ration during the siege of Leningrad, our hero city, and therefore I ain't sharing it. But I will tell you one thing, because your family, along with such textual gigolos as Gorky Peshkov and Demyan Bedny, I, the elder writer Trudov, born Romanov, fathered Soviet literature in the bedroom of young socialism. I stayed faithful to her for many long years. Later, when she became useless and senseless, I buried her, and for that I was crucified on a camp rack. But right now, as for now, I'm looking for something. So, what exactly are you looking for? No, don't ask. We don't know each other well enough for me to tell all my secrets. Suit yourself. I should get going then. Bye! As you start to turn away, old Hexagen stops you with a mournful cry. Wait a second. Son, wait! Wait, my dear. Yes, I'm listening. There's nothing left for me to do with these rascals, these so-called hers. I'm sure you realize I am handicapped, and I've chosen you to guide me through this cruel world. Well, why not? Maybe we'll stumble upon a retirement home on our way, and I'll be able to leave you there. I hope you know what you're doing, Andrew, bringing this old coot along with us. It is with a heavy heart that you let the old man follow you, without further discussion. Is he really who he says he is? And what will the consequences of your decision be? These are questions for another day. I absolutely bloody love you, Hexagen. Often games have a standout character, and this is the guy. For me personally, I can't really think of anybody else who's so fleshed out and interesting as Hexagen anyway, so he definitely takes the prize. It's raining, so we're going to get poisoned. That happened all of a sudden, didn't it? Is it raining? Yes, it is. I'm not sure it wasn't raining. Maybe it wasn't raining the first couple of times we entered town. I don't remember it raining. We better get out quick. Let's see if it's taking an effect in a red fighter. Let's have a look. How do I check whether poison is rising? So, 7. I don't think it's that kind of rain. Maybe when there's like a greenish hue to the environment, maybe like a greenish mist. Maybe that's when it's poisonous. pretty sure it doesn't take effect on the world map. Well, either way, even if it's not the right type of rain, it's not going to show it. I don't think it is anyway. And I'm not sure even if there is 2 types of rain. I might just be making all this up. But I've got a feeling. There's definitely a certain kind of atmosphere going on when you get poisoned. You've been ambushed by the members of some murderous doomsday cult. If you won't do anything, they will surely attack you. Right, we've just auto-saved. I've not healed ourselves. The dog's nearly dead, probably. I'm nearly dead. Let's try it. Nothing to lose. Oh. Especially with Hexogen and his long-range weapons, we might just get away with it. How far I got? 23. Come on, dog. You might as well help out. Let's draw someone out on their own. Oh, you. With your crossbow. I think this might work out. Unless I get killed, obviously. I don't think the dog's gonna suffer anything too bad. Who's over here? Stay away from the dead bodies. They could explode at any moment. Oh. Oh my gosh. That'll do. Some more brass knuckles. I think we're safe. A lot of shite. I think I might have got some waste paper. Oh, so great. Molotov cocktail. Might be able to make some use of that. With my throwing skill. It's the first, I think that might be the first throwing weapon I've actually found as of yet. Right, is there any extra elements to this? Don't believe so. Let's get out of here and let's eat some meat. Pushing our luck when it comes to low health. So we've got to get back to town and we've got to speak to, I can't remember his name. Was it Grankin? I think it was called Grankin, the guy who asked us to clear the town out. Now would be a good time to make as much money as possible as well. Because it's a very expensive process from now on. Now that we've cleared that area out. Especially if we want to reap the benefits. So we've been promised a house. And the best one in town. Right. Let's hope we don't run into any slavers. We definitely don't want that. I think we're safe. Just about. Let's get in there. Bandits, can we get it? As much loot as possible, especially now we've got 3 rucksacks. Well, we've not got rucksacks, but we've got three lots of carry weight. I do believe that Hexogen has infinite ammo until a certain point for a short period. So we're good for now. He can just kill people. He's probably about level 8 as well. We have got him a bit early. Let's have a double check. Maybe he's got some... Maybe we can upgrade some of us. No. Let's have a look. No, he's not got anything to upgrade there, but we might be able to buy him some abilities. He's got 7 points available. The first one's going to cost 1. Perfect. So, True Grit. Expertise in rifles and shotguns is a great help in the wild wastes. +10 to rifles and shotguns. That's right up his street. There you go. This is a very handy skill. So where it's been saying healthy, injured, almost dead on the health bars, now we'll actually get numbers. So we can see exactly where we're up to in terms of killing enemies, and also I think it might give us numbers on ours. Yeah, I think our companions at the minute just say healthy and slightly injured, so we'll have all the information we need for making informed decisions. An experienced warrior can read his enemy like a label on a can of beans. More info about enemies. What else we got? He's got 4 points available, 3 for the next. Let's have a look. Nope. 50% critical chance, only scope firearms, aim shot only. I'm not sure if that's even possible with companions. I don't know if they do aim shots randomly. There's no way of telling. So I'm going to skip that. You could do with a secondary skill, and that secondary skill is going to be martial arts. So here we go. Have that. That'll do for now. Let's double check what we've got here. So your character stats, Hex is melee weapons, martial arts is 95. So he can have the other set of brass knuckles for me. If I can find them. There we go. There you go, mate. Dad. There you go, Dad. So let's double check this as well. So he's got 1 bullet left. Let's put it to the test. Let's see if he gets more than 1 shot away before we have to start buying him ammo. I mean, it doesn't last forever. But I do believe that he reloads at least the once with bullets that don't exist. So we're encumbered now as well, blinking heck. Sort that out before we get into town. Can't be bothered trundling around the city. What are we on? 85. There was something that was really heavy. It was like a rifle. Like 4 kilograms that I didn't get rid of before. So crossbows, 2 kilograms as well. Thorny arm as always. Armour in general is always very heavy. That'll do, we're only walking here. Could do with finding some caravans as well. I don't like selling to the guy in town, unless I would just want to clear my inventory. He's good for that, like later on in the game when you've got a lot of money. He's very useful for just clearing everything out if you just want to refresh your inventory, but when you want to make some money, he's an absolute thief. How many rubles we got? 25. I didn't expect so little. Yeah, 25. I was expecting 1,000. Don't know why. If I remember right, I bought medicines, didn't I? So certainly spent it. So we're going to speak to Grankin in the hotel. It's a hotel of sorts. In the hospital. Give him the good news. And then I'm going to go and search for some caravans. Go for a walk up towards Ottred. No, you find quite a lot up there. Usually, anyway. I hope they're not hiding from me. Here he is, chilling. Have we already read this? Yes. Hello, soldier. How's saving the village from the mutual plague? Mutual plague? Fucking hell. Hello, soldier. How's saving the village from the mutant plague? No development. Only joking. You're lucky, Goshin. What did I call him? Grankin? Who's Grankin? Grankin's the guy in Octrodnoy. The sleazy guy who, yeah, the one I talked to about fixing the generator, and he had a go at me because I didn't do it for free. You're lucky, Gojin. I've been to that settlement already and exterminated all the mutants. Unexpectedly, the man jumps on his bed. Seriously? It's done? That's just splendid. Just splendid. You deserve a medal. But alas, the heroes of our time received no glory. Look how this news has reinvigorated you. I thought you were supposed to be sick. Consider me recovered. I can't stay sick forever, can I? My point exactly. Gojin puts aside the can that serves him as an ashtray, stretches his body and gets up. I guess everything will run smoothly now. Welp, it's high time they discharge me from the hospital. I need to start recruiting volunteers. You should come too if you have the time. We'll accommodate you and provide a personal attendant. The village didn't suffer much damage. We'll restore it sooner than you think. Okay, go on, restore it. I'll check it out when I return. We certainly will. But we'll check it out when we've got some cash. May be able to raise the funds. It depends how lucky we get with traders. At this stage, I'm not expecting anybody to be carrying 3 grand. It'd be a nice surprise if they are. Otradnoy's traders might have replenished some of their rubles. But I doubt it. Not to the extent where I'm talking. But yeah. We can always go and have a check. Use them as a last stop off before we go to Red Fighter and check out what's happening. Need to do some of these missions for the people around town as well. Fidel only suggested it like 6 hours ago. So we'll definitely help a few people out. Get that much needed experience. Meet a few colourful characters along the way. Oh, it's going dark. Maybe we'll get some... I don't know if it's actually a thing, but maybe we'll get some wolves. I don't know how the enemies' encounters actually work. You see a small group of friendly junk scavengers. No thank you, they never have money. They just have junk. Sometimes there's a trader at the pit stop, or whatever it's called, the old gas station. Let's jump in here and see if there's anybody waiting. If there is, there should be a truck around here. No. And the trader is usually sat around that fire. But I cannot see him. So off we go. There's traders in Paragon as well, which is a city up to the north, just behind this cloud here. Across the lake. Might make a trip there. Let's make that our destination actually. You see a trading caravan. Would you like to trade? I certainly would. Trade some of your rubles for my hard-earned gelt. You see a small man in a leather vest and yoga pants. He looks at his watch and crosses his hands on his chest. Oh, get off. If you want to buy something, you better do it soon. We're running late. Let's do this right now. Show me the stuff. 635, that's happy days. So I don't need most of this. Obviously, I never get rid of the ammo. Seed corn we can always use. We can always stash that. Tobacco. I don't smoke. Heroes don't smoke. Unless you're Solid Snake, of course. Herbal mix. Tin hat. And an empty bottle. We're just making small change at the minute. Oh yeah, Hexagen's got thorny armour and a couple of quite valuable weapons. 646. That'll do for now. Here's some meat. A carrot. Give us all your cash and I'll make up the difference. So, cast iron shields are a waste of time. They're never worth much and they're 9 kilograms in weight. We'll be getting rid of that soon. Scrap metal. Not far off. There you go, mate. I'll call that a really good deal for you. Oh no, it's not a really good deal for you, is it? I was gonna sell you, I'll let you off for the 3, but I owe him 3. Let you off for the 2 though. Thank you very much. And see you later. I'm gonna leave the cave. There's plenty of caves around. Oh, is there a campfire? No. We'll have some food now as well. We are quite hungry. What was his name? Was it Henry of Skalitz? About as hungry as that man. I can't remember the name of his hometown. Off Kingdom Come Deliverance. Which I think is an absolutely wonderful game. I started playing it religiously and then I kind of lost momentum. So I didn't play it for a couple of months and now I just can't return to it. Because I'm so disconnected from where I was up to. I'll have to restart it at some point. And I won't play the second one until I finish the first one. So yeah. At some point that'll keep me busy. I think I'm into that type of game. Long-winded and slow-paced. That's why I resonate with Atom RPG, and Swordhaven seems to be quite slow-paced as well. And I like the slow pace. Maybe that's what I'm like in my old age. No stress. Oh, another caravan. Gives me time to think. Don't need my reaction times. Or lack of reaction times. You see a large man smoking a huge cigar. He blows the smoke in your direction, while spitting on the ground. Judging by his mannerisms, he's the head of the caravan. Please continue. Or you're registering my finger taps, but you're not continuing. My word. Hey you, yeah you. You want something to buy? Maybe I do. Show me the stuff. Oh, we can take them 30s. Oh, there's only 2. I think that's about right. I mean, I'll take the meat as well. I'll take the carrots. Does beetroot, I think, replenishes quite a bit of health? I'll take some. Oh, if you tap the item on the menu. Oh, but now I've put it in there, you can't look at the description. It doesn't matter, I'll buy it anyway. Rusty rifle. How much money did you have? 381. Give me everything you got. So I need 26. Horn smelt. And a log. And don't say I don't treat you. Oh no, I'm one short. Oh, an empty bottle. Perfect. That'll do for us. We're doing alright so far. Just made 1,000 in no time. I say we've made 1,000 in no time. We did have to gather all the shit. The work's gone in somewhere. But yeah, we're going past Orchard now. We're going straight to Paragon. Oh, we're getting very fortunate here. This is exactly what we needed. Oh, it's very, very dark. Where are you? Oh, they're behind you. Is it this man? I believe so. You can see a stocky, unshaven man dressed in pre-war denim jacket. Judging by his sly look, a large bag, and grim-looking guards around him, he's a trader. Hello there, stranger. Can I interest you in a little something from my collection? Yeah, we've read that before. The trader looks you over with a practiced eye as though estimating how much money you're carrying and what, if anything, you can afford. Let me have a look. 268. 30 rounds. I didn't even think to look if the last guy had some rounds. So how much? Sold about 20 kilograms worth of items. So you have 268. So in total we need 300. Let's make it snappy. Rusty Makarov. Get rid of the microchip because the 2.3 kilograms and they aren't worth that much after all. I thought they were maybe a bit more than that. Tire arbor gets us really close. And Gorilka. Here's all you've got. That'll do. 1309. See you later, pal. Did I actually eat any meat when I said I was going to do? Probably not. Sounds like the sort of thing I'd do. Like, I think it's about 2 or 3 episodes, or I don't know if I had the 3 episodes, maybe 2 episodes ago. I said to myself, oh, I'll equip that brass knuckle. And completely forgot for ages. Like I said, I'm the kind of guy that lets one of his companions die and not notice for a good hour. We're here. Just outside of town. I didn't realise we were so close then. Totally lost track of where I was. A thin man with thick sideburns runs out to meet you at the entrance. He stretches his arms forward, clears his throat, and says, "Stop! As an official, I must inform you that you have to pay a fee to enter the merchant's camp." What do you mean, a fee? You can walk wherever you want, but you have to pay to enter the tent city or the ship. Because we don't want any rabble to loaf around here. And who are you, official? The man makes a pause, but quickly regains his composure and frowns, looking as serious as he can. I'm an official. As for my name, I'm not bound to tell it. This is unspeakable insolence. Some petty official, a merchant's errand boy. We'll be setting terms. Oh. I don't think I can do too much of a slightly gruff voice for Hexogen. My word, it's killing me already. Don't make a fuss for no reason, comrade senior citizen. I've told you already. I'm not bound to tell you my name. Comrade senior citizen. You don't have to. Let's go and buy a pass, Andrew. Yes, that's right. If you want to get on board the ship, this is the only way. And what if I tried to come in without paying? I would strongly advise against it. We have serious people guarding the area. Collier Sipley's men. I mean, Nikolai Siplovsky. His people aren't prone to jokes. Not that they have a sense of humour either. They'll shoot you dead before you know what hit you. Let me remind you that martial law is not officially over yet. Okay. No need to get angry. We're no fools. I do hope so. Okay, I got you. I'll go and get my bearings. Go. But don't forget, you can't access the ship or the tent city without a pass. Have a nice experience in Paragon. Yeah, very nice. Bye. Yeah, thanks for that, pal. Captain Self-Important. My gosh, that music's really loud in my ear. And I like it, don't get me wrong, but whoa! I don't have the skills. Oh, I don't have the skills to stop it from busting my eardrums. Let's get some tickets, quick. A middle-aged official is engrossed in filling in some boring document. He uses an old-fashioned quill that he dips in a makeshift inkwell. Only after he finishes another paragraph does he raise his myopic eyes at you. Yes, can I help you? Are you the one responsible for the passes? The man clears his throat, puts the quill in a small plastic glass, and closes the inkwell with the jar lid. Yes, you're talking to the right man. I'm Philip Petrovich, the head of the pass service. Are you familiar with our prices? Yes. Great. How many passes do you need? I've forgotten. How much are they? One pass is 30 rubles. You can get 5 passes for 150, and 10 passes, as you might have guessed yourself, are 300. We only sell them in such batches. I'm sick of fucking dealing with you two fucking batches. Right. Give me 5 passes, please, you stupid batch. Philip Petrovich shakes his head and accepts your money. Then he starts filling numerous forms, declarations and reports. After finishing this painstaking task, he takes 5 tickets from his unassuming box. Your 5 passes. God. Jesus Christ. Why do I have such a filthy mind? My gosh, I just can't stop thinking of him taking 5 passes from his unassuming box. Oh, dickhead, sort your head out. It's been a long day. I'd like to have 10 more, please. No, thank you. Just what I needed. Now I have to go. I have to go, indeed. Go and meet someone else with a issue of self-importance. Let's see if there's any traders in town before we go to the tented city. Oh, is that one? No, that's just a truck. So yeah, sometimes you get travelling traders parked there as well, which is very handy at times. The guard stops you by showing you an open palm. He sighs, and looking somewhere to the side with boredom in his eyes, he begins saying a text he's clearly repeated so many times he learnt it by heart. A to Z. Attention! To enter the camp, you must provide your pass. The pass can be bought in the office at the entrance to Paragon. Any questions? You don't seem to up your own arse, lad. Maybe I've got you wrong. Take the ticket, lad. You hand the ticket to the guard. He thoroughly examines it and nods. Come in, but remember, if you cross the border of these sandbags, look for a new pass. There's no use telling me that. Oh, I only made 1 step. I don't care. I've only got one job here, to receive the tickets, and I do it 100% well. Sheesh, somebody's got a broom up his ass. Alright, I'd better go. Maybe that's where I've got it from, because he says broom up his ass. You've got way too much power here as it is. Exactly, don't forget who pays the tab for your activities. If it weren't for us, you would have been slain by bandits long ago. They would have fled to Krasnoznameni to lick their new master's boots. Please, let's try discussing this like civil people. They don't understand civilized talk. Shut up! Who do you think you are anyway? There you go. These criminals have already started an argument. Your behaviour is childish. If you're not careful, it'll lead to bloodshed. Never know what to expect from them. We have to work together, traders and guards alike. Please listen to me. The time for talk is over. I'm afraid it is. All this will end in catastrophe, mark my words. Ooh. What's the matter with you guys? The man in front of you seems consumed by his own grim thoughts. He alternates between sighing, groaning and scraping one dusty boot against the floor. He nods gloomily to you. Did you come to see Paragon racing at full speed to its bitter end? I don't know anything about it. What happened here? The man tiredly waves his hand. Same as always, really. There's trouble in upper management. The guards are demanding to raise taxes, but the merchants won't budge. And that's not all. The parties cannot agree on anything because there's no set policy for Paragon. Some people say there aren't enough guards and arms to protect the caravans. Others that the merchants aren't making enough money, and their selection of goods is on the decline. And because the leaders of the two parties are so consumed by their own ambition, they won't entertain any kind of compromise. Who are the leaders behind this brouhaha? There's Leona Abramov, the main spectator. His office is in the hold of the old barge. He's also responsible for bureaucratic dealings in Paragon, which means all paper pushers are his men. The second one is Nikolai Siplovsky. He's our generalissimo even. He's head of the guard. His den is located on the former port authority. A perfect example of a river pirate turned military man. Or at least that's what he tries to do. The last one is a decent man, but he holds no real power. The former manager of the local port, Fyodor Maximovich, has the respect of all parties to this conflict. He lives on the deck, in a small annex. Is there really no middle ground? That's a good question. I mean, if Paragon had a real leader, someone to take care of all the administrative issues and serve as judge in this dispute, it's hard to say. I think that Fyodor Maximovich, who used to be in charge of here before the war, would be a great candidate for that role. But I don't see our current leaders ever agreeing to share their power. And what do your neighbours think of this disagreement? I don't know, I'm just a chef. However, if you ask me, I think the Krasnoznameni folk are rubbing their hands in glee. They'd love to take us over. But if that ever happened, free trade in the wasteland would go kaput overnight. And you are, seeing as how we're talking and all? Me? Just a humble cook, who just so happens to care about Paragon. It's a godforsaken place inhabited exclusively by assholes and knuckleheads, but it has an important function in the ecosystem of our wasteland. We can't just let our neighbours tear it apart. Alright, I hear you. This Paragon of yours sure is something. You don't say. So were you maybe thinking of buying something? No. I was just passing, mate. Good luck. So we'll call it there. Thank you for watching. And next time we'll see what's going on in Paragon while we're here. Make some money as well. We have come for a trade. but maybe we can sort out some political issues while we're at it. So I hope you have a good one, and I will catch you next time. Take care. Bye.